Everyone wants to talk about the Black identity crisis, the trauma of slavery, the generational scars, the centuries of rebuilding what was stolen. But almost no one talks about this, that whiteness has an identity crisis too. A crisis just as deep, just as haunting. Born not from loss, but from illusion. Because if black was created through erasure, then white was created through forgetting. For over 450 years, black people endured chattel slavery, not just labor, but lineage theft, names stripped, language outlawed, faiths rewritten, families split across oceans. Imagine losing not just freedom, but memory itself. And yet, we rebuilt from dust, from Reconstruction to Harlem, from civil rights to now. But the cracks still show in poverty, incarceration, broken family trees, scars that run through DNA passed down like inheritance. While black identity was being shattered, white identity was being manufactured. Before colonization, there were Irish, Italians, Germans, Slavs, different tongues, cultures, traditions. But to rule a divided world, the powerful needed a single banner. They called it white. To become white, entire cultures had to erase themselves. Irishness, Italian pride, Slavic heritage, all traded for access to power. Whiteness wasn't a culture, it was a costume. It promised safety, but cost people their roots, a false unity built on separation. So here's the truth no one wants to face. Both sides are fractured, just in opposite ways. For black people, the crisis was stolen identity. For white people, the crisis was a fabricated one. One side lost history, the other lost authenticity. Black people fight to remember who they were. White people struggle to believe who they became. And that's why our conversations about race keep looping, because both are searching for a self that history edited. Today, you can see the confusion everywhere. In schools, arguing over history. In protests, on the streets. In families who love one another but don't speak the same truth. Every debate about race misses the same point. Everyone's been fractured. Black people are reclaiming memory, African roots, Hebrew roots, spiritual roots. White people are beginning to realize that whiteness isn't a culture, it's a mask. And when that mask cracks, the fear that falls out is what keeps systems alive. Until both sides face what was lost, we'll keep fighting ghosts instead of finding each other. So the next time someone says black people weren't the only slaves, remember this. No, we weren't. But nobody else endured 500 years of being scattered, renamed, and rebuilt from ground zero. And if race is only a category, then white people are trapped too. Because white was never an identity. It was a system that cost everyone their truth. One crisis born from loss, the other from illusion. And until both are confronted, we'll keep spinning in circles, fighting over lies instead of healing what's real. The identity crisis of whiteness is the story nobody wants to talk about.